Now on Sunrise, a large water main break in northwest Portland. It leaves some businesses in the city without water overnight. Plus, feeling unsafe on TriMet? Max and bus riders express their frustration and fears surrounding Portland's public transportation. Your news starts now. And here's a live look from downtown Portland. The Portland Marathon is getting underway. We're told they're less than a minute away from the start of the race. The 26.2 mile long course will take thousands of runners through 20 different neighborhoods and across multiple bridges. And of course, that also means some closures over the next several hours. For a full list of those traffic impacts, you can always head to our website, kgw.com. And again, I am Devin Haskins. Good morning. This is Daisy Caballero. Behind us is the Portland Marathon. As they're getting ready. It's almost like I want to just stay on this and just watch them as they get going. 26.2 miles. And again, throughout the course, what's kind of cool is they have different neighborhood associations setting up like cheering sections. And there's like a contest I was reading about those different neighborhoods and how well they perform. And I do, obviously correct me if I'm wrong, don't they get like a cash prize or something? Those neighborhoods, yes they do. Yes. I saw that as well. Yes, that's pretty cool. Awesome. Everybody's got their hands on their watch. There they go. Officially underway. Look at that. My goodness. Portland Marathon, here we go. So what are people going to be looking at as they're running the marathon throughout the day? Because it's not just this one, there's staggered start times. Absolutely, yeah. We have the half marathon, we have the 10K, of course, and it's going to be perfect weather, would I say. Of course, it's going to be a little bit chilly. Right now, we're in the 40s here in the Rose City. Great running weather. Although we're going to be warming up to the 50s, the 60s, and then maybe 70 degrees by the time the marathon officially kind of wraps up, which I do believe 1:45 is that time frame, at least the last time that I checked that. But yeah, so clear skies. I mean, check this out, guys. Through the Rose City Skycam, 48 degrees right now, and those winds are calm. So not much of a runner myself, of course, but I could imagine that these conditions are pretty great for those runners. So once again, looking at the hour-by-hour temperature forecast for us here in the Rose City, 52 degrees by 9 o'clock, 60 degrees by 11, 66, those mid-60s by 1 o'clock, and then reaching those mid-70s by 2 o'clock. So really, really not that bad. And really for everyone else, whether you're cheering folks for the marathon or just wanting to enjoy the end of your weekend here in the Rose City, sunny skies, noon to 5 o'clock, all the way to that sunset. That's at 6:40 with our daytime high today, 75 degrees. Devin, back to you. All right, thanks, Daisy. New this morning, there is a fatal shooting in Oldtown near the Portland Marathon racecourse. Just before 3 o'clock this morning, officers responding to a shooting call in the area near 3rd and Burnside. That's near Dante's nightclub and Voodoo Donuts. We can confirm by Portland police that one man is dead and no arrests have been made. Detectives have cleared the scene. We will keep you updated as we get more information. And workers from the Portland Water Bureau spent most of their Saturday working to fix a water main break in northwest Portland. It happened around 9:30 Saturday morning near the intersection of Northwest 29th and 31st and Yon. It's in an industrial district part of town. The Portland Water Bureau says crews had to reduce the water flow in the area so they could find the break. That stirred up some sediment in the water, which flows through lines across northwest Portland. The Water Bureau said your water may look dirty, but say it's still considered safe.
Time is what it's going to take to get this settlement to settle back down. In the meantime, it's safe to shower. If you want to drink it, you can drink it, and it's safe. It's treated the same way the water system is, and it's very normal for a system of our type.
About 15 properties did lose service. Mostly of those were businesses, and because of that, there was no boil order issued. We now have the results of a PPB mission targeting open drug use. On Wednesday, officers patrolled parts of the Hazelwood neighborhood, including the Gateway Transit Center. And from that, they say they brought nearly 20 people into custody, cleared nearly 20 warrants, recovered a stolen bike, and seized illegal drugs. Portland police say they'll continue to hold missions like this in the future. And safety continues to be the top issue for TriMet riders and non-riders in the metro area. A recent survey shows people pointing to several concerns, primarily about other riders' behavior and a lack of transit police. Blair Best talked with riders and a spokesperson about TriMet on what's being done about it.
It's the familiar sound of public transit that many rely on to get around, yet it comes with mixed reviews.
TriMet and the bus system, the MAX system, just heaven. It really is.
I've seen violence. I've seen somebody stabbed on it. I've seen people doing fentanyl on tinfoil all the time in there.
A recent survey by a Seattle-based research firm talked with more than 4,000 TriMet riders. 73% of them approved of the job TriMet is doing.
Yeah, it's safe. Driver take the responsibility to safely reach the passengers.
Yet nearly half of those surveyed said it was safety concerns keeping them from riding, pointing to primarily other riders' behavior and lack of transit police. The survey also shows many would not recommend TriMet to friends or family.
There's people smoking meth on the mags, and you have to get off.
I've seen a whole lot of that on the bus. The max. You know, you say something, they don't do nothing.
I do think it's gotten worse.
Just be aware of your surroundings.
We're confident that the survey is showing that we're moving in the right direction.
Tyler Graff is a spokesperson for TriMet that provides more than 1.3 million rides per week.
So the survey was conducted earlier this spring. Since then, we've added about 80 more transit security officers to the system.
What do you have to say to those riders who still don't feel safe?
More improvements are coming in the future.
TriMet continues to add safety and security staff and expand its cleaning team as it tries to improve its reputation.
I know there's already a lot of security, but I think you definitely use more of a security presence.
That's one reason why we do the surveys, though, is to hear both the positive and the negative, both from riders and from non-riders, because that helps us make decisions in the future.
TriMet says there's currently more than 400 staff, the most ever, riding the trains and buses, watching out for drug use and other dangerous behavior. This year, TriMet also launched a 24-hour security hotline that people can call. They say if you see something, they want to hear about it. And KGW is partnering with the Oregonian to host a debate a week from next Tuesday, featuring the top candidates for Portland mayor. We're hoping you can send us your questions on video from one or more of the candidates. Include your name, your neighborhood, and your question. Try and be as quick and succinct as possible. Those are appreciated. Then email your video to debate@kgw.com. You can also scan the QR code there on your screen for more details. Then make sure to join us live Tuesday, October 15th, starting at 6:30 in the evening. You can see that right here on KGW. In Northeast Portland, final improvements at Gateway Green Park are complete. Saturday, the city invited everyone out for Take Your Kid Mountain Biking Day at the park. Our Sydney Dorner takes a look at how this opening took years of planning.
We don't have many things for teenagers to do.
Linda Robinson is a board member of Friends of Gateway Green, a group dedicated to developing the park in Northeast Portland, catering towards cyclists.
They learn how to really control their bikes and in a place where there's no cars.
Portland Parks and Recreation worked with Friends of Gateway Green to acquire the 25-acre space in 2014. Finishing off upgrades to the multi-use trail this Saturday.
This was an experiment, partly to show that you can combine active recreation with a natural area.
Featuring plenty of bike trails, a play space for families, and a stage for performances. Welcoming families to the improved space by hosting Take Your Kids Mountain Biking Day. Trillium and Getty Tarbell have been coming to the event for the past 5 years.
It's good having a giant place to bike around, especially because there is a lot of different ages and it's a big park, so there can be many different levels.
Wilder Nance will be using the space to practice for bike races.
I love the air time when you just feel the breeze in your hair and jump, and I feel like every kid should get to experience this.
Appreciated by neighbors in East Portland.
It seems like a super good, positive step for our neighborhood.
Sydney Dorner, KGW News.